silence is so loud. The lights spark and flicker with monsters much bigger than I can control now. Welcome to the panic room, where all your darkest fears are gonna come for you, come for you. Welcome to the panic room. You'll know I wasn't joking when you see them too, see them too. Welcome to the panic room.
Welcome to
Still waiting, hand shaking. Maybe the coast will clear, but these voices, these strange noises, they followed me in here. My phone has no signal, it's making my skin crawl. The silence is so loud. The lights spark and flicker with monsters much bigger than I can control now. Welcome to the panic room, where all your darkest fears are gonna come for you, come for you. Welcome to the panic room. You'll know I wasn't joking when you see them too, see them too. Welcome to the panic room. There's no crying wolves now, 'cause the truth has settled in, hiding under goose down, for your nightmare to begin. There's no crying wolves now, 'cause the truth is settled in, hiding under goose down, for your nightmare to begin. Welcome to the panic room, where all your darkest fears are gonna come for you, come for you. Welcome to the panic room. You'll know I wasn't joking when you see them too, see them too. Hell raising, hell raising. I'm ready for the worst.
Till I get satisfied. See, you don't see why, and you dog me around. Say, don't see why people dog me around.
faces hiding everywhere. Made up, makeup, made up stairs to hide their stolen air. Don't look too close, don't you dare. Stupid seems to be in the air, everywhere. Blameless, I'll shatter through the glare. Make it, take it, they won't share. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own. I can't blame them, I'll just name them on my throne. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own. I can't blame them, I've just got to get to my throne. I'm the latest colors, I sing the newest songs. I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I am the latest colors, I stand above my throne, waiting for an invite to never come along. I am the latest colors, I sing the newest songs. I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I am the latest colors, I hate the newest songs. I can stand the lyrics, I never sing along. I'll never sing along. I'll never sing along. I'll never sing along. Trade places, stagger truth or dare. Only ask it if you care. Trace back to old millionaires. Snake oil traders, no one shares. Soulless and stealing what they dare. Hold your bag to your chest. Faceless, nobody is your friend. Make it, take it, they won't share. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own. I can't blame them, I'll just name them on my throne. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own. I can't blame them, I've just got to get to my throne. I'm the latest colors, I sing the newest songs. I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I am the latest colors, I hate the newest songs. I can stand the lyrics, I never sing along. I'll 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 never sing along. Songs. I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I am the latest colors, I stand above my throne, waiting for an invite to never come along. I am the latest colors, I sing the newest songs. I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I am the latest colors, I hate the newest songs. I can stand the lyrics, I never sing along. I'll never sing along. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own. I'll never sing along. I can't blame them, I'll just make them on my throne. Sing along. I can't fake it, I'll just make it on my own. I'll never sing along. I can't blame them, I've just got to get to my throne, get to my
should give it. through my blood. Like I'm so inside you, still well, baby. You still can't say she won't start up. You still can't say she won't start up a fight. You gotta say, 'cause it's like she got away. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Hungry for strength, hungry for light, whatever it takes your pity. Say
encouragement. I think it's real unfair that you should put on her. All we did was kiss. Oh my grave, I swear, where did you find it? She's the lock of my hair. All we did was kiss. Oh my grave, I swear, I think it's real unfair that you should put on her. All we did was kiss. Oh my grave, I swear, where did you find it? She's the lock of my hair. All we did was kiss. On my grave, I swear. Some dull morning we were wearing sheets, and he whispered, I think that they know better than me. See this hand that pushed you into the creek? I'm sorry, was just fun and you were laughing. We ran running toward the street, and I wrote my name into the fresh painted yellow line, and you wrote your name right there next to mine. We had to dodge a truck, he almost hit a buck. I think we had some looking for $2. We bought some bread and fed the gray geese and the ducks. Everyone will come, everyone will yell, I thank you just the same. If you didn't tell my mother says that I will surely go to hell. Don't be a don't say you won't tell. Everyone will come, everyone will yell, I thank you just the same. If you didn't tell my mother says that I will surely go to hell. Please be a good man, please say you won't tell. Did you know that that boy is an art man, bearing flowers and 2 hands, very able to hold me down and love me more than anyone.
Bruno, what happened to your good sense? I broke down, that man's good. I bet he works for the government. Did you hear about that mother broke her daughter's legs in 2 and said it's too dangerous out there to walk, so I had to save you?
I think it's real alright that you should put on her. All we did was kiss. Oh my God, I swear, where did you find it? She's the lock of my hair. All we did was kiss. Oh my God, I swear, I think it's real unfair that you should put on her. All we did was kiss. Oh my God, I swear, where did you find it? She's the lock of my hair. All we did was kiss. Oh my God, I swear, everyone will know, everyone will know. I think you just the same. If you didn't tell my mother says that I was surely gonna hell. Please be a good man, so say you won't tell. Everyone will know, everyone will know. I think you just the same. If you didn't tell my mother says that I will surely go to hell. Please be a good man, please say you won't tell. No, did you know that the Greeks in the morning would eat oranges? They were firm believers in fruit curing fevers, and I agree. See, they believed that an orange warms the stomach.
I'm a little lammy boy, just coming home from BFPO. We've a bunch of purple flowers to decorate to Mammy's hero. Morning in the aerodrome, the weather warm, the heat is colder. For a man in uniform to carry home my little soldier.
Could he do, should have been a rock star.
But he didn't have the money for a guitar.
Could he do, should have been a politician.
But he never had a proper education.
He should have been a father.
But he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste, army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Tears are a tin box. Jesus Christ, he wasn't to know. Like a chicken with a fox, he couldn't win. The war would he go? Give the big of pips and give him all his stripes and ribbons. Now he's sitting in his home, he writes his well, have buttons and bows.
Could he do, should have been a rock star.
But he didn't have the money for a guitar.
Should have been a politician.
But he never had a proper education.
He should have been a father.
But he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste, army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of all that Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. Open up a beer and you say get over here and play a video game. I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body downtown. I say you the bestest, leaning for a big kiss, put his favorite perfume on, go play a video game. It's you, it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you. Baby, now you do. Singing in the old bars, swinging with the old stars, living for the fame. Kissing in the blue dark, playing, pulling wild dots, video games. He holds me in his big arms, drunk and I am seeing stars. This is all I think of. Watching all our friends fall in and out of old clothes. This is my idea of fun, playing video games. It's you, it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you. And baby, now you do. Now you do. Now you do. Now you do. It's you, it's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you. And baby, now you do. 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 Now you do.
texture like sun lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown, with golden brown. Every time, just like the last, on her ship, tied to the mast, to distant lands, takes both my hands, never a frown, with golden brown. A temptress, through the ages she's heading west. From far away, stays for a day, never a frown, with golden brown.
just like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross. Not just another Bloody Mary, Mariana. You go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana Cross. Your beauty never ever scared me, Mariana Cross. If you choose to
sharp breath on your dark eyelids. Nice breath like the sun into rough. I want sharp breath on your dark eyelids. Nice breath like the sun into rough. I want sharp breath on your dark eyelids. Nice breath like the sun into rough. I want sharp breath on your dark eyelids. Nice breath like the sun into rough. On sharp dress from dark lips. One nice brush up the socket into love.